What's up, everybody? So we're back in the garage working on the truck once again. Last episode we ended up getting the floor pan completed. We got the back wall done and sprayed, and that looks sick. I'm really happy with the way that looks.
Yeah,
The
nice.
whole interior looks awesome. And now today we're gonna finish off the interior.
Actual interior.
We're gonna put
pieces.
everything back in. We got to put in new carpet, which you guys will see here in just a second. We got to put in the dash, all the trim pieces. I think the only thing that's not going in will probably be the headliner.
Yeah.
Just because we don't
know
squared
what we're
away what
doing,
we want to
really.
do with that just yet. So as far as the carpet goes, we have it set up over here. We've had it laying out for the last couple days, trying to get it to stretch out, and it seems to be doing okay. This carpet, I don't know, it's not too bad of material, but I think it will work fine. We have to cut this, get this into shape, and as far as the interior goes, we ended up taking out the shift knob, which was what, three bolts?
It was 310 millimeters. There's a piece of plastic that you're supposed to be careful not to break. That is broken on this.
Yeah,
so
that was
it's
already broken.
sloppy.
I'm assuming it's from whoever owned this truck before, and they
Yeah.
replaced the clutch and did all that stuff.
Yeah.
So it's been tampered with before, but it doesn't really matter. It works. It drives fine, and we had to get that out of the way so we can go ahead, put the carpet in, know where all our holes are, and slide it up properly. So that'll be the first job here, is get the carpet in place and try to slide underneath all the pedals and everywhere and get it to the correct size that we need it to be. Now, hopefully, I'm sure you guys can kind of hear it in the background. It is cold outside. It's like, I don't know, is it like 18 degrees out or something like that right now?
Yeah, about.
So
there.
we don't really have a heater like we used to have. We used to have that big shop heater, the big gas one, and today we're just using this little fireplace. So it is kind of, there's a little bit of a hum in the background. I don't know if you guys will hear that or not, but just to let you guys know so you guys aren't like, what's that sound? But for now, let's go ahead, jump into this, and get this carpet in. So the carpet is in now. You guys can see it is obviously a lot bigger. We're going to have to trim this down, like I said.
Yeah.
You can see how much just kind of hangs out over these edges here.
We got
We're going to have to go ahead,
excess.
cut these down. We went ahead, got it managed to set up on top, like where the braces are, like here and over there. Your side actually looks a lot better than this side. This side's got
Really?
a lot of like wrinkles or what
Is
looks
it like?
like.
Is it not? Oh,
Yeah, it's right on it, but
yeah. It's like it's too large of a
Yeah.
mold.
I mean, obviously you're going to have your seat that's covering this up, so it's
Wonder
not a
gonna be-
huge issue. So, but yeah, we're going to have to trim out like this section so the back wall fits. Main concern right now is this front half because we need to get it underneath the pedals and make sure everything fits properly, and then we can go ahead and do the sides and then the back. I'm just trying to be careful. I don't
Because
want
we
this
wanna
stuff
scuff
to
this up.
scratch up the back wall too much. So I don't know how well we're going to be able to show all this. It is just kind of cut and make sure it fits, just like a lot of massaging and manipulating, trying to get
Yeah.
to fit properly. So we'll try to show you guys some of the stuff, but otherwise we're going to go ahead and get this finished off and put it in properly. So we got the carpet in now. It looks really good. That really wasn't too bad to install.
No, it was easy. It was just trim and go.
Yeah, it was a lot easier than what I thought it was going to be. I mean, you guys can see here we got it lined up on the edges pretty nicely. The back wall's good. It's tucked up underneath there. So our next step up is going to be to find each one of the holes for like the seat mount brackets, as well as some of the carpet clips that hold this carpet down. You guys can see there we already found the shift knob hole. Put the shifter back in, so that is complete now. So yeah, I think once we find all those holes, we can go ahead and just kind of put the bolts in, as well as some of the clips, just to help hold the carpet down, and we should be good with the carpet then. It should be done. Okay, so we just managed to get the carpet all finished off. It looks pretty good. I'm happy with it. We found all the holes and stuff for the plastic clips. All the bolt holes have been found. This was probably the hardest one, just because you can't really see anything and you can't get underneath the carpet very well. But we ended up getting that lined up. Seat belts, they are all in now. And as far as like you guys will see here, we have these bolts here and here, just because in the previous video we had mentioned we ended up getting the 2600s brackets. So we may end up going bucket seats here in the future, so I went ahead and just put those bolts here just in case. But now, like I said, the carpet is done. It's not bad.
It isn't bad. I mean, for aftermarket, for this truck, it's
And
hard to-
there's not much
yeah.
aftermarket at all for these
This
things.
is what I think we agreed was like a miracle.
Yep.
To
Just
find
finding a
actually-
carpet. I mean, if any of you guys own these trucks or are working on any of these trucks, you guys will know that most stuff for these things are very hard to find
They're used.
if there's any around. So
Yeah.
I'm just glad they still remanufacture carpet, even if it is like
It's not a
it's
perfect
decent
fit.
quality, and it's not like you just said, a perfect fit,
Yeah.
but it works. It's not bad. You guys can see there's like some wrinkles and stuff in
Yeah.
it. Overall, I'm pretty happy with it. So with that being said, I think the next step up is going to be to put the rest of the interior in. We still have to do the dash. We got the trim pieces that go down here. We got the seatbelt covers, the back wall
Cool.
trim. So let's go ahead, keep moving on, and get this stuff all finished off and installed, because we have done a lot of stuff to this truck, and I'm ready to see it
It's
completed.
been a long time coming.
So next up, I'm thinking, let's get the dash knocked out.
Okay.
Just like that, the dash is in. We got the rest of the stuff to put in. We got to put in the gauges, the surround, the dimmer, the radio, bezel, and the glove box. So let's go ahead and pop those in now and get this all finished off. So now we just managed to get the dash all installed. It looks really, really good. I'm so happy with the way this is. This is going to look nice once you get everything finished off, but here it is. The black dash.
It's good.
It
Nice.
looks brand new. So all that's left to do now is steering wheel and the radio, which we're not going to put the radio in just because it's old. There's nothing
as old
to
as
it.
the truck.
I mean, there's not even a cassette, nothing on it.
It's just tune on into whatever station.
Yep, so we're going to leave that blank for now. We may eventually put something else in there. Not sure what just yet. And then the steering wheel, obviously, we haven't put on. It's just the gray one, the factory
It's nothing
B2600 one. I know you kind of want to upgrade to something different because obviously it's gray, doesn't match. And
it's falling apart. That like back piece.
yeah, that's always, we noticed that on the brown one too. The
brown one was
whole
worse.
upper section was always just kind of falling apart, just crumbling. So we're gonna put that one here, the gray one in back here in a second. But for now, we're just gonna leave it empty. Next up, all we have to do is go ahead and put our trim up front there. The door sills, the back pieces where like the seatbelt covers and stuff go back here. And then I think we're about done. Unless you want to put in the A-pillars.
We could do A-pillars, and then we got.
Oh yeah,
the
that
back
rear
piece,
trim.
yeah.
Because we won't be doing the headliner yet.
Not yet. I'm not sure what we're doing with that.
No, not real sure. So for now, let's go ahead, throw the rest of this trim in, and get this all finalized. Okay, so we just managed to get the interior completed. There is a few things that are missing that we will need to, I guess, address, which you guys will see here in just a second once I turn the camera around. But overall, I'm really happy with the way the interior looks. So here it is. It looks super clean.
It looks new.
Everything looks real nice. Now, obviously, there is a few things missing, like I had mentioned, but we got plans for that.
Mm-hmm.
So you see, we got the new, like, I guess, yeah, new dash. It
Yeah,
looks brand
new
new.
dash.
We need to change out the steering wheel. Steering wheel is ugly. That needs to go. That's it. It's just, this is like what we were
yeah.
talking about, how that gets all chewed up back there. That gets really bad.
Well, it's not
Shift
even
boot.
like gray anymore.
Yeah, I don't know.
good.
It's just weird.
People
and then
grind
the
one.
shift boot needs to get changed out. That's kind of,
It's like brown.
I don't even know if you guys can tell, but it's kind of like a grayish brown. I'm not a huge fan of that. I don't know if there's like a way to paint that or just make something.
Different.
Yeah, so we'll figure something out. And then this little guy down here, which we discovered after we put everything together, the hood release is brown. I did not know that.
Why wouldn't it be?
Yep, so we're going to have to figure out something for that. But overall, the interior is pretty much complete, aside from, you guys can see here, there's no seat.
Nope, we're not doing bench.
Nope, we got plans. We're going to end up putting in bucket seats. Luke and I have been talking, and he ended up ordering some, so those will be coming in here in the future. Hopefully, it'll be the next video that we do the installation.
They're already on their way, so.
So hopefully in the
Pretty
next
soon
couple
here.
days. So stay tuned for that. We'll get that installed and have the bucket seats in here, which I think will be really nice and complement this
It'll be
interior
cool.
really well. And then obviously the other big thing that's missing is the headliner. So we got to figure out what we're doing with that. We're still undecided.
Yeah, it's not like it's the Civic when
No.
it has its own backing and everything.
Yeah, these are kind of like those what is it
bow
called?
style.
The bow style. So yeah, it's a little bit of a trick. We got to figure out something to do with that. So hope you guys liked this video. If you guys did, make sure to give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. Like I said, we got plenty more stuff coming. Like I said, we got to do the seats, the headliner. Oh, and we also have to do the door panels. I don't know if we talked about that. These door panels are brown. They need to change. We obviously had the gray ones in here originally when we swapped over the doors, but the previous owner had cut a hole out down there, and then they're all warped. So rather than use those, we decided we're just going to make some custom ones. So stay tuned for that, and I will see you guys in the next one.